Hello everyone, my name is Jesse and this is The Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time, and today is kind of a debut and a return, a long-awaited return for a series. At least I think they're connected, I'm pretty sure they are. But this is the first time me checking out Legend of Mana, and the song is called Song of Mana, otherwise known as A Nostalgic Song, followed by Pain the Universe. The requester said Pain of the Universe, and then I see some titles of Pain in the Universe, but most of the titles I see is Pain in the Universe, so I don't know. And apparently these are from Yoko Shimomura. These are both from the channel Ender Rydell and requested by Cabe and Artist. Thank you very much. One really quick thing is I haven't checked out this series since 2021, and it was Secret of Mana. So I would have to assume they're connected, but let me know. And I noticed one thing in that video back then is, I don't remember what it sounded like, but I think it was the first time I ever did like two songs together in one video. And I don't remember what was the reasoning behind it, but I did notice the titles and there was two of them. So that was kind of an interesting thing. But yeah, dude, almost 3 years since that day. That's crazy. Oh, and another thing I remember is I was saying Mana. Everyone was getting like, no, it's Mana. So I was thinking of like the Mexican rock band. Anyways, this is a Song of Mana. Squaresoft. Let's go. A nostalgic song. Let's get into it. I feel like a nostalgic song might be a great title for people watching this. Turning it up. That's called Song of Mana, I would have to imagine. It's like a main theme or something. Let's see. The opening, closing theme. Okay. I see. So it's probably an intro movie? Oh man, that just has like adventure written all over it, huh? Yeah, this definitely has nostalgic feels. It's almost like they knew in the future people would be hearing it. Doesn't say who the singer is though. The song keeps changing. Yoko Shimomura has really been in a lot of video games, hasn't she? Tambourine. It's a long theme song. Maybe it's a long video. Her signature piano in the background. just noticed there's like characters back there. I've been looking at her, but I just thought that was like grass back there. So this picture's really pixelated. Sounds pretty emotional too. Apparently it's the ending as well, right? Opening, closing theme. I'm looking for some Legend of Mana info. $19.99. Oh, I just learned something. That was a cool outro. Is it gonna fade out into this? That's cool. Sounds like a mandolin as well. So based on the length, my guess is if it plays in the beginning, it probably plays for maybe 30 seconds or something like that. And then maybe again at the chorus, because it's a 6-minute song, which probably is the length of credits back in 1999. So before I get into this, it's part of the Mana series, known in Japan as Seiken Densetsu. Square. Trying to see how many games there are. 4 games between 1991 and 99. Trying to see what's just the name of them. Games. There we go. What the hell? It's called Final Fantasy Adventure. That's confusing. So there's... Okay, let me see if I get this right. The first game was called Final Fantasy Adventure, otherwise known as Seiken Densetsu Final Fantasy Gaiden. Then the second was Secret of Mana, which is the game I did, so they are connected. And then Trials of Mana, Visions of Mana, and Legend of Mana is a spin-off, which is this game here. And there's Children of Mana, Heroes of Mana, it's still going. Circle of Mana, we're in 2013 now. Rise of Mana, Echoes of Mana. There's a remake of Sword of Mana, Adventures of Mana. Okay. So this is still kind of like a quote-unquote ongoing series, and it's just, people are just waiting for like some remakes or something. Man, Square in the 90s was like... they seemed like they were unstoppable with just just putting out stories and... Jeez, you know, like... Okay. So, while I don't remember what that Secret of Mana song sounded like, I do remember... Because I saw the thumbnail of when I saw it, and I do remember seeing the thumbnail of the game. You know, with the like SNES box, and it had like some green in it and stuff. I do remember when I saw that image, like kind of what came to me at that time. Because that was one of the first songs I heard on the channel that sounded kind of creepy and weird. So that I do remember. That it's kind of crazy that I remember this long. That one song, which I don't remember any of the motifs, melodies, anything. All I remember was the ambience was kind of creepy. And then combine that with, that was also one of the first, if not the first song, or first game I did with 2 songs in one video. It's interesting. And it's been this long. it's been this long. Like to me, I don't know, time is kind of a blur. Like it doesn't feel like I've been doing these since September 2021. That was in November 2021. Like a lot has happened in that time, just in general, and I don't know. It just doesn't seem like I'm in 2024 right now and still doing it. But this has to be one of the largest gaps in between series probably on the channel. So I can't think of another one. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it seems like every now and then I'll revisit a series, maybe every couple months or sometimes weeks, sometimes days. It's random, but not almost 3 years. Especially from a Square game, you know what I mean? But maybe this was just not one of those games that was super popular, and maybe, by default, there's got to be a least popular Square game, right? Maybe this is one of them. But let me know. Now, as far as the song, I wish I knew who the singer was. I had no idea. But to me, the feeling I'm getting is that this game was maybe more popular in Japan, and then it maybe was ported over here. No, the title's in Japanese. The lyrics, I'm pretty sure, were in Japanese. So maybe it was just more of a over there thing, and then since RPGs were doing so well in the West, maybe they just brought it over. That's kind of my shot in the dark at it. Now, the song itself, I knew very early, as soon as I saw it was a main theme, I'm like, okay, that automatically puts a very distinct stamp on the song for me, because it goes from more of a reaction to here is me sharing the song with others that have played it and others that never have heard it, but for me will do like absolutely nothing as far as feeling or emotion. I could feel that there is feeling and emotion, but it's not something that I can kind of sponge, because I have no nostalgic value to it. I have no anything to it. My only nostalgia is 3 years ago when I heard Secret of Mana. So this is one of those instances where the song is more like the comments are going to be like, oh, I love this game. Oh, I can't believe you're checking out this game. You should hear this from, people are just going to start like, whoa, and I think that's why it's fitting that it's called AKA a nostalgic song. Because I think which is funny because I don't know why it works in the game, like why it's called that in the game. Besides maybe, like I said, being the ending theme, I guess it's sort of a callback within itself. But it's kind of working here because I feel like people that have played this game are like, wow, I can't believe, Legend of Mana is here. So, but as far as the song, it, sounded like a just good, like kind of Japanese pop song with some emotion. I didn't get anything from it as far as just, I just know it was a main theme and a credit. Well, I don't know about credits, but it seems like it's probably credits theme. It's one of those times where I wish I can, like it goes beyond the typical context. For example, there's a lot of people that would like for me to check out videos of these songs I do, for context reasons. But it's not always about, if anything, it's not that I don't care about context, but it's like the whole point of these is that I just don't know what's going on, and I'm like guessing or just experiencing the music for what it is, the music. If I know what's happening, I'm going to be influenced. I'm going to know exactly what's going on, and it takes a little bit away from me. I know it sounds weird, but it takes away from it from someone who hasn't played it. You may disagree because you played it, so of course you're like, what? It doesn't take away. So you have to remember, I haven't played it. So, yeah, all I got for that was like, cool, I'm glad I got to hear something that this will be the closest I ever get to kind of experiencing that joy of like starting the game and coming home from school, and you know what I mean? So it has a certain charm to it, but musically, just kind of, it would be the same thing as if I showed some people some of my favorite themes. You'd be like, oh, that's cool. But, in the back of my mind, I'm like, no, but you don't get it. This is when, But we're all different. Cool song though. I still don't know who's. I would like to know who the singer is and what the song is about, but I would have to assume that's like an FMV and credits. Very pretty song. We still have another one. Kind of an interesting title here. Pain the Universe. It's a lot shorter. 3 minutes and 22 seconds. Okay. Okay. I'm guessing this one's in game, most likely. Let's just go into it. Pain the Universe. Also, I didn't notice if this is just Yoko Shimomura or something else. Let's go back. Whoa, the anniversary just passed. July 15th, 1999. It's almost July 15th. It's basically July 15th, 2024. Oh, you can play this on Steam for $30. Battle thing, I'm guessing? Let's see what it says here. Boss team. Okay. Man, listen to that old YouTube compression. Huh. The song has a... I don't know how to explain it, but it feels like it's meant to drag on for a while. Like the drums are keep like constantly going. The rhythms are constantly moving like linear forward. Like even this. But then it goes right back into it, right? Yeah, so maybe a long boss. I hear the bass, it's just hard to hear though. That is cool though. I like this part right here. Yeah, but like the rhythm never really changes. It's just like definitely has that intensity to like pump you up. Yeah, it's weird. Every time the song changes, it only hangs around for like 4 seconds, and then it goes right back into the rhythm of it. Okay. Well, that was close. I said battle, but it's boss team. So let me know if this is like a generic boss team or a very specific one. That was cool. I feel like a lot of, like I said, I'm sure if you played Square games in the 90s, you probably tried other Square games. I can't think of them right now, but there's one. There's FF, Chrono Trigger. What am I forgetting? There's something else. I know there's something else. There's like 100 others. But either way, I think it was. I think even Brave Fencer might have been Square. Could be wrong about that, because I remember it featured a demo for FF8. So I feel like this was like and I'm guessing most of my viewers that are watching this, you know, are millennials and they grew up with this as a kid. They played these. So this was the time of like experimentation. You played one of these RPGs, you liked it, so you wanted to explore more. You found either you were into Square and wanted to try more Square, or you just bought other stuff and they just happened to be Square because they were all over the place. But I feel like there was like a familiarity there, right? Because organs, right? If it's sort of like the Nobuo Uematsu thing. I'm not gonna say like he popularized or anything, but let's say you started with FF and then you moved on to this, you'd be like, oh, that's kind of like what I already like. What I'm saying is like Square knew their audience, I guess, and I've said this multiple times, and this still applies to this day, but Square, Squaresoft, Square Enix, whatever they're known as, even up until like the latest 16 and Rebirth, I don't even know what the current game is that's right now as I'm saying this, but either way, like the music department seemed to have never, they never missed. It's always been, it seems like it's been such a requirement almost, we're gonna make these games, whatever, here's the vision, blah blah blah, but soundtrack, immersion, and here we are still talking about it, years later. A lot of music I hear on this channel is Square, whether that's Nier, Final Fantasy, Chrono Trigger, what else? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, just pick one. At this point, I'm kind of expecting an RPG. When I hear it for the first time, I look in the corner, I look for that Square logo. You can't see here, but there, see, I always look for that because it's probably there. Yeah. So, boss team, cool. I like the. I have to admit, it's really nice to hear. When I think of Yoko Shimomura, not always, but the first thing I think of is like piano stuff and more softer melodies. Not always, though. I know she's very vast. I'm currently playing a game that features, or playing a series that features her, Xenoblade Chronicles. Features some of her, but obviously she did like Street Fighter as well, and that's like not piano and nice. It's all rock type stuff. And I know she's in 15, FF15 as well. She's like everywhere. I wonder how many games I've covered with her in it, or and maybe even some I don't even know. But her variety is just, like it's so impressive. It's so impressive. And like I said, I'm pretty sure she's still going. Luckily with music, it's not like it's something that's super physically demanding. It's mentally demanding, but luckily we have composers that can go well into like the older age. So she's probably still has quite a bit of games left, but I mean, what a legend, really. Like how longer than some of us have been alive. That's crazy to think about. Imagine your whole life, all your experiences of school, teenage years, adulthood, whatever, career changes, losses, all that. And there's still a chance that she's been making music longer than that. It's something hard to fathom sometimes, but yeah. Okay, so let me know of the whole story of the Mana series. Was it a Japanese thing and then it came over here? Was it always over here? Who's the singer? What's your favorite song from this? I only have one request left from this game. I don't know about the other Mana stuff, but from this game I only have one left. And yeah, just let me know. Hopefully it's not another 3 years. And just let me know whatever. That was cool though. Thank you, Cabe and Artis. Thank you to my patrons here. I could not be here without them. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse in the auditorium. I hope you have a nice night.